brought to you by Moffat and Power-Rona. A great home start at Moffat and Power-Rona. Rockets moving left to right across your radio dial, wearing their road reds with white and blue trim. London in their home whites with blue and black trim. And moving from right to left across your radio dial. Officials tonight, wearing the bands is Kevin Umansky and Chris Thornton. On the lines, Andrew Zippel, Alex Ross. We are underway. Just 30 seconds in. Quickly, the Rockets dump it in, and they'll change. Shipley back to get it for the Nationals. He'll stop behind his own net to our right behind Herbst. The London Knights first round draft pick this year in the OHL draft. Lead pass up the gut. Nationals back out the center. On the left side near Boris, Katsavas. He'll dump it deep. Mayo back to get it. It's going to be forced on the forecheck here by Jonathan Sims in the far corner. London's starting to change now on the fly. Puck dumped in behind the Strathroy net. Kurtis Sander. Sander will cycle back looking for Mayo. He didn't expect it. Todosichuk now will play it in behind the end line. That was interrupted momentarily. Todosichuk now to the right point. Looking to fire was a Gazdic, and his shot went wide of Moylan. Elie now into the corner, hopped over the stick of its intended target. That was a Jeff Bauer. And now the Rockets will come out the center with Baker. Lead pass to the line. Here's Thornton trying to get around the corner. He does to the far corner now. Baker comes back post. Now centers down front. Off a skate right there. Pat save. Rebound laying right there. Herbst down. Can't find the puck. Mandarelli was there at well. He'll squirt to the blue line, and Mayo will backhand it back into the slot area. Glove down by Gazdic. He's looking for an outlet. And he founds to Todosichuk out the center. Hit over the line. Drop past Bauer. Bauer drop pass. Put it right on the stick of Tyler Coleman. And Coleman back out the center with speed. Rockets changing on the fly. Coleman in over the line. He'll play it in behind the net. He'll force the dump in. And picking it up is going to be Doty. Lead pass up through center to Bauer. He lost the puck. And now Van Boekel finds Coleman on the far boards. Then over the London line. Giveaway. Here's Hartwick down low. And a nice sliding break up there by Doty. And to the far boards now. Todosichuk will get it out the center and dump back in by Van Boekel. Lombardi out the center, the Nationals captain. Lead pass for Ratcliffe on the far side. He'll get around Van Boekel. He'll force the play behind the end line. Left in the far corner now. And a big hit at center. It was Shipley on referee Chris Thornton. Not sure who got the worst end of that, but it was a big collision. There's a shot that was deflected off a leg, off the Kilgour shot. Loose puck far boards now. Chapman. He'll stop at the half wall. Left point, LeBairs. Big shot, and that was well wide of the net. Here's Belony off the point. Will keep it in off the end glass. It'll carry him to the left point, and LeBairs can't keep it in. Very wide ice here at the Western Fair. Katsaris now, he'll come near side. Shipley. Nationals blue line has cycled back to the lead pairing, and Ratcliffe will gain center ice and dump it in. Jack Moylan out to stop it. Nationals changing on the fly. Jordan DaSilva out of his own zone near side, too far for Dorman, and that'll go play in the Strathroy zone far boards now. Belony. Lead pass to Field. He tried to find Dorman at center. That didn't work. Back come the Nationals in over the line with Drew Warat, Jake's younger brother, former St. Thomas star. Near left corner. Nationals trying to set something up. Warat with a shot that deflected just wide. National dumped in front of Moylan, and the net will come off its moorings. Shot from the point didn't get through. Play behind the end line to our left in the Strathroy zone. Elie now. Gazdic in off the left point. Played it in behind the end line. Sims will chase to the far corner to the half wall now. Takes a hit from Mayo. Looking for the loose puck as well. Sims in there to help out. Play along the half wall. Austin Kemp helping out Sims. Now into the corner to Elie. He gave it away to Field. And Field will chip it out to center. And into the London zone. Gazdic back to get it. Rockets will change on the fly. Gazdic forced out of behind the net by Boyer. Near side now to Kemp at center, and Kemp will dump it deep. Moylan out of his net to plate. He'll stop it right there. He'll flick it in the corner for Sims waiting there. Trying to get it out front for Kemp. Kemp looking to center it. He'll come left point now. Looking to fire was Fuller. He did not fire. Near half wall. Top of the circle. Kemp looking back door. Gazdic right there. And Moylan looked behind him. Might have got a piece of that as it just missed inside the left post. 5 minutes gone, opening period. London with some pressure. Pass out to the point. Will escape. Fuller and all the way down the ice. steals the puck inside the line. Snapshot and a glove save there by Herbst. He had to be quick there. Todosichuk will get it deep. Looking for Bauer. Tuffin in there as well. The veteran here for London, Ryan Tuffin. And the puck will come out the center. Here's Doty. He'll flip it into the slot area of the Strathroy Rockets zone. Van Boekel to the far boards and Coleman back out the center. He'll dump it in near right corner. Doty back to get it. He'll circle behind his own net. He'll play it to a near wing and it's right on the stick of Mandarelli. Backdoor, Coleman right there. Got a piece of it, but not enough. And it went wide and it's cleared out the center.
Wildman got into a scrap at West Middlesex just a week ago when the two clubs hooked up.
Russell comes back to get the puck in his own zone. He'll come near right corner to Shipley. Hopped over his stick, but he'll gain possession. Lead pass. It was too far for Ratcliffe. Icing waved off. Jordan DaSilva back to get it. He'll play it high off the glass and down to the London line. And the Nationals will regroup. And there is almost a huge hit by Chapman on Hopkins, but in turn, Chapman got Kilgour and got the worst of that. Here's Lombardi right in with a save by Moylan right in front. Chapman going to the bench hurt and bent over as Dewar comes over the boards. Puck is dumped into the London zone near corner to our right. Katsoris back to get it. He's got Dorman all over him. He'll play it to the far side. Field over skated the puck. Now Lombardi. Lead pass. It was behind Ratcliffe. And into the Strathroy zone. Belony will dump it back out the center. Shipley gets it back in over the line, and the Rockets will regroup with Sander. 12:47 gone opening period. No score here. Moffat and Powell run opening period. Sander will get it in over the London line. Now Bauer just inside the line will dump it deep. Tyler Dewar sporting a full cage after taking a hard hit in St. Thomas to the head. No call on the play. I believe that the Rockets might have sent a video into the league. We can't confirm. David Hansberger here, Western Fair Sports Center. 8 minutes gone. Moffat and Powell opening period were scoreless. Rockets moving left to right across your radio dial, playing the London zone. Centering pass out in front to Bauer. Didn't get all of that one, and Robinson will come out the center near side for London. They'll get it in over the Strathroy line. Both teams making mild adjustments on the fly, and out comes Baker to center. Wes Baker in over the line. He'll blast a shot. That's gloved by the London goaltender. Face off near right circle. Doty will pick it up. He'll go behind his own net. Far side now. Sims lead pass for Kemp. Nowhere near Kemp. Van Boekel will chase the puck deep in his own zone. Far corner now. Fanned on the first clearing attempt. Now gets it out to center. Russell will regroup at his own line. Strathroy changing on the fly. Almost too many men on the ice there for Strathroy, but they'll get away with that one. LeBear's lead pass to Thornton. He'll chip it deep. Icing waved off. Thornton's going to come in behind the end line with Doty. They both go into the boards. Mandarelli in as well. That was Coleman watched by Russell. Now Mandarelli on the far side. And he'll lose the puck to Sims. Doty in his own zone. We've lost Bauer, but now we have Coleman on with Mandarelli and Thornton. We could come back to the cameo line technically. Absolutely. Doty behind his own end line. Strathroy changing on the fly. Out over the boards comes Hartwick. Here's Elie. Elie in over the line now, far side, trying to get around DaSilva. Forced into the corner. Tied up by Jordan DaSilva now. Kemp in there as well, looking for a loose puck. Sims hovering in the high slot. Mandarelli fires the puck around the far side, and he takes a hard hit. DaSilva has a problem with Elie for that one. And we got a penalty on the play. Referee Chris Thornton right there in the doorstep with 10:27 to go in the opening frame, and it's going to be a penalty against Elie. Power play brought to you by Putz Drybosh, a Century 21 First Canadian Corporation brokerage. He's not number one, you are. And the puck is quickly dumped down the ice. Baker Dalton and Thornton up front. This is the first time I've seen Brett Dalton on the ice. I must have missed him. Do you see him already on the ice? On a previous shift? Maybe just maybe power play time just for Brett Dalton. We'll have to monitor that. Here comes Thornton over the line, and Dalton. And now it's going to be Mandarelli, Bauer, and Hartwick up front. Mayo and DaSilva on the blue line. Kemp and Robinson killing up front for the Nats. Shipley and Katsilvas, my apologies, on the blue line. Hartwick to center. Made a move at the London line, lost the puck, and lost his stick, and Kemp has free rein to come out the center with the puck. He'll get to the Strathroy line and dump it deep. In over the line now near boards is Bauer. He'll set things up. 51 seconds to go in the power play. In behind the end line now to Colin Hartwick. Mandarelli looking for a loose puck. It'll squirt to Hartwick near right corner. He'll cycle it back in behind the end line. Mandarelli now to the point, and Mayo could not keep it in. He had to take it on the backhand. Rockets will have to clear the zone. Mayo at his own line near side. Lead pass and fired in by Mandarelli. It's stopped by Herbst behind his own net. He'll play it around the boards to the far side. In comes DaSilva pinching. He'll keep the puck in momentarily. To the half wall now to Bauer. Bauer was tripped up by Gazdick. Gazdick will pick up the loose puck and dump it down the ice.
Past the midway point of first period, and 8:37 Rockets lead shots on goal 4-2. Much of chances.
8:32 to go opening period. Penalty has expired, and the puck is dumped out to center. Here's Belony now for Strathroy, backing over the line near side. Intercepted quickly and flipped out to center, and Cole Mayo for the Rockets will dump it right back in. Here's Chapman in over the line, backhand right on, no problem for Herbst, and we'll get a whistle with 8. Welcome back to London, 7:49 to go. Moffat and Powerona opening period. Coming up in the first intermission, I'll sit down with London assistant GM Tim Simmons. Of course, if you didn't know, London is the defending Western Conference and Sutherland Cup champions. Winners of the Sutherland Cup last year for the first time in franchise history. That's coming up after 20 minutes of play. Playing the London zone to our right. Up front, Bauer, Stewart, and Field into their routine forecheck and cycle. Puck comes now out to center. Lead pass Tuffin in over the line. Watched by Belony. Belony will take Tuffin in the near left corner. Following up on the play and getting hit nicely as Dewar will take up the loose puck. Was Kemp off the puck, and now Field out to center far boards. He'll gain center ice, he'll dump it in. The Rockets will change. And that was the original cameo. No, it's actually Hartwick. I think you said at the start of the game, Hartwick with Mandarelli and Coleman, right? Coleman. Yeah, and there they are on the ice. We've got a penalty coming up here. Not sure who the penalty. It's going to be the London, I guess, with 6:33 to go. Welcome back. Another Putz-Drybosh Rockets power play here. They're 0 for 1. This is their second. Stewart to the point now. Sander fakes it near side. Baker, one-timer from the dot, fanned on it. Now Thornton will come near half wall to Baker one more time. $1:34 to go in the Rockets power play. Baker tried to stick handle, was muscled off the puck, but keeps it in momentarily. Loose puck near right corner to Gazdick. Gazdick tries to circle away and gave it away to Thornton. He tried to backhand it to Dalton and clear it to the line, and not kept in by Sander. Baker down in the corner, too far for Thornton. Gazdick now tried to play it to himself, but gave it away. Dalton now will play left point to Tyler Dewar. He'll go across blue line now to Sander. Near side Baker. Baker top of the circle, wants to turn and fire, and he does, and that's blocked. Sander now top of the far circle to Dewart. Back to Sander. Wrist shot, that was off the leg of Gazdick in front. 53 to go in the power play. In behind the net now to Dalton. Near side, Thornton tried to one-handed. He got it to Baker near half wall to our right. And Baker now will go cross zone to Dewart left point. Tyler Dewart now back to the blue line. Sander one-timer, that's blocked in front by Kemp. Sander's going to have to hustle. Rockets changing on the fly. Now Dewart in transition. London was changing as well. Dewart snaps it right on. Rebound, can't get to it. Good save there on the first shot by Herbst. Comes around to the right point, kept in by Sander. Near half wall to Hartwick. 23 in a power play. Snapshot off the blocker of Herbst. Loose puck at Elie on the far side. He'll backhand it out to center. Puck around to the far side, given away to Mayo. Mayo will tee one up from the point, right on. Rebound right there. Herbst looking for it. Couple of shots, and Herbst made a couple of saves. Mandarelli right point, Belony. Time expires. That's blockered away by Herbst to the corner. Boyer now into the corner now to Mandarelli. We're back to even strength with 4:25 to go in the period. Loose puck picked up by Hopkins. The Nationals will come out the center. Hopkins right up the gut. Now shaded to the right side and over the line, watched by Mayo. Stops at the top of the circle. Centering pass Elie right there. Backhand couldn't fire. Loose puck to the far corner now. Hopkins will go get it at the half wall. He'll cycle back into the corner to Elie. Elie walks off the wall. Left point now to Doty. Snapshot in front. Loose puck in the slot, cleared away. Elie at the half wall near side. Left point. Doty didn't stay in the zone, and the puck will come down the ice. Icing is going to be indicated here, and that. Welcome back. Kilgour's got a break on the far side. Looking to center. Kilgour into the slot area. Loose puck scores! Danny Chapman right there. Picks up the loose puck, and you can book it. It's 1-0 Rockets.
Rockets take the lead 1-0 late.
That gives you an idea of the benefits you can get when you go to the net. Here's Gazdick at center. Lost an edge and .253 to go opening period. Puck in the Strathroy zone to our left into the corner now. And looking for a loose puck was Kemp. Watched by Tyler Dewart. It'll come to the left point. Fuller couldn't keep it in. Bank pass out the field, but it was not far enough. And Gazdick in his own zone gets it out the center. Ryan Field will dump it right back in. Back to get it now is going to be Fuller. He'll stop behind his own net to our right. Leaves it for Todosichuk. He'll circle away from Tyler Coleman. Slowly out of his own zone. He'll come rink wide now to Tuffin out the center. Belony watching him. Tuffin will drive one. That missed the net on the right side by about 16.5 feet. It'll carry him all the way out the center and dump right back in. They got away with 3 actually there. Here's Mandarelli with a shot that was just wide. It'll carry him right point to Belony. He'll play it back in behind the net. Mandarelli now trying to center it to Coleman. He gets it back corner. Now in the high slot. Hartwick with a shot right on. It stunned Herbst. Loose puck right there, and we'll get a whistle. Hartwick on the doorstep. Looked like it stunned the goaltender. Face off near right circle to the point DaSilva. The shot was blocked in front. Loose puck comes to Elie out the center. Makes a move, tries to get around DaSilva, force to the far boards. Elie in over the line, takes a hard hit by Thornton right there at the boards, and the puck is dumped out and down the ice. .128 to go in the period. 1-0 Strathroy and a goal by Dan Chapman. Kemp will dump it back in for London. Back comes DaSilva. He's got Sims all over him behind the end line. Dalton in there looking for a loose puck. Here's Fuller at center. Circling away from Dorman. He'll fire deep into the Strathroy zone far corner. Sander back to get it. 1:08 to go in the period. 1-0 Rockets. Sander in his own zone will play it over the glass.
He has scored more goals than all of the Rocket defense put together. So he's an offensive and a defensive threat here.
Last minute plays for period.
Final minute of the opening period here from the Western Fair Sports Center. Lead pass, it was deflected off a stick and down the ice. Gazik's going to have to come back and get it. Here comes Kirk Dorman on the forecheck. Spins away from Dorman. Fuller will play it off the glass and finds Ratcliffe to center. Tried to feed Hopkins. Lombardi with a high hit on Kilgour, and Chapman will dump it in. Here's Herbst out of his own net. He'll play it around to the far boards. Waiting for it is Lombardi. Lombardi with a cross-ring pass intercepted by Tyler Dewart, and Dewart will dump it right back in. 25 to go in the period. And Hopkins around Dewart on the far boards. Now through center around a couple of Rockets. Hit over the Strathroy line. Still with the puck, trying to go right through the middle. And he was taken off the puck. Dewart will fire it around the far side to Field. 9 seconds to go. Last chance counterattack. Field trying to wrist shot. It knocked down Russell. Field still with the puck. Centering pass. And Bauer fanned on it back door. And that'll do it for the period here to open things up at the Western Fair Sports Center. Coming up in the first intermission, I'll sit down with the London. Second period brought to you by 22 Auto Body, your collision specialist on, of course, Highway 22. Rockets moving from right to left across your radio dial. And puck out the center and dumped into the Strathroy zone. DaSilva's going to have to come back and get this. Here comes Kemp on the forecheck. DaSilva rings around the near side. Waiting for it was Sims. Belony plays up the board now to Ryan Field. Lead pass to Dewart at center. Right wing now, Boyer over the line. Dewart back to the net looking for a give and go. Centering pass, drop pass, but didn't work. Gazik will play it to the line. Kept in by Sander. He'll play it near left corner. Belony pitching way deep off the point. Will play it to an open wing. Elie now will circle back in his own zone. He'll play it off the glass near side. Looking for Sims. He's got Field all over him. Comes to the point. Sander with a shot that was wide by a couple of feet. Hardwick will play it near side Mandarelli. Rockets changing on the fly. 1 minute gone, second period. Gazik in his own zone will play it to center. And Sander will get it back in over the line. Gazik will bring it back out. Stolen. Near side Mandarelli. He'll tee one up. And that was wide in the top left corner by a couple of feet. It'll carry him all the way down the ice.
Really up for a strike pass. I think it is fighting time and even to get the puck in deep. Rockets really putting a lot of pressure here on the match. 40 and going here in the second period.
Playing London zone to our left near corner. Hartwick looking for a loose puck. It'll come to the line. Sander with another shot. Waiting for the tip. It was Mandarelli, but couldn't get any wood on it. And save there made by Herbst. It'll come all the way back into the Strathroy blue line. Mayo off the glass, finds Coleman at center. He'll dump it right back in. Good start out of the gate in the second period for Strathroy, David.
This is great. The ice second and the touch to it right in front of us, in front of goaltender Jack Moylan. The shots now 12 or 4 for the Rockets this time of the game.
Out to center, far side, it's Jeff Bauer. He'll backhand it deep. Back to get it LeBear. She'll play it to the corner. Bauer centers it in the slot. Kicked away right to the goaltender. Tough one right there. And referee Yamansky on the far side lost sight of the Off the point, here's Kitsilvis. He'll play them behind the end line. Bauer to the far corner now, watched by Van Bokel. Loose puck up the boards. Dorman trying to get it out, did not do so. Todosichuk down with the half wall. He tried to cycle it back down the top, and it was intercepted by Chapman, who's got the lone goal of the hockey game. He'll dump it down the ice. And back to get a Kitsilvis. Oh, look out, Kitsilvis taken down just before the end wall by Kilgour. And that's going to be...
First penalty kill of the entire game, and this is used. The London Nationals power play is massive. Ranked number 2 in the entire GOJHL, ranked number 1 at home in the entire GOJHL. This is how they win hockey games.
Penalty killing brought to you by Force Iron and Metal. They're a force to metal with, and the stick is tucked nicely back in the London Nationals bench along the back wall, and I don't think anybody's noticed but us. There comes the Nationals in over the line. On the far side, centering pass, a shot just wide by Ratcliffe. And now right point now to Hopkins. He'll saucer one blue line. Fuller. Down low, Elie, down in front, back door, and it went over the crossbar. Shipley at the back door, fluttered one just high, and it'll come all the way down the ice.
Killer power play that has the even as they can fly going forward.
seen 25 minutes of 1-0.
Playing behind the Strathroy end line, Belony trying to circle away from two Nats. They're all over him behind the Strathroy net. Ratcliffe in there, so was Elie. Now Elie comes out with the loose puck. Near right half wall to Hopkins. To the blue line one more time. Shipley. Far side now to Fuller. 35 to go in the power play. Fuller at the left point. Looking to fire. One-timer to Shipley. Fluttering shot hit the outside of the right post. And it'll come Hopkins at the half wall. Right point Shipley. Back to Hopkins. Top of the circle. Down low. Elie looking to give and go. In front. And that hit the outside of the right post as well. Beautiful give and go. Hopkins and Elie. Elie now has it at the half wall. 14 to go in the power play. Around Coleman. Leaves in the corner for Hopkins. To the blue line, Shipley. Now to Fuller. Fuller with a drive, and they hit Belony in front, and it stunned the Rockets defender. Hopkins now back to the blue line to Shipley. Here's a blistering drive that was high over the crossbar, and Belony will get it down the ice, and that'll do it for the power play. Here's a centering pass out in front, cleared away by Chapman and out to center. And the Nationals will regroup one more time. Doty, near side at the line. Robinson sidesteps to hit it over the Strathroy line, taken off the puck by Thornton. Belony remained on the ice after blocking that shot, and he'll clear it outside the zone and down the ice. Actually had to stay on because of the icing call. And icing it. DaSilva trying to freeze the puck in the far corner now. Has Kemp in there for London and Elie. Now give away to Thornton. Thornton wants to gain the red line, finds Kilgour, and icing's waved off. Now the Rockets will go to the bench.
14:36 remaining in the second period. Still 1-0 Strathroy.
Doty gave it away. Here's Baker with a shot. Rebound. Couldn't get to it. Nice pad save there by Liam Herbst. And play in behind the end line now. Chase Thornton to the far corner. Bank pass to the point. Kept in by Mayo. A shot towards the net. Dalton tried to stop it and fire. He'll play it in the corner now to Baker at the dot with a snapshot at the flex out of play.
Took a harvest on the AAA program here in London with 12 cases and
Play in the London zone to our left. Todosichuk now with the puck behind his own net. He'll backhand up the boards to Tuppen. One touch pass. Here's Bauer to center. Jeff Bauer tried to toe drag around Sander. That deflects into the near right corner. He'll cycle it back into the corner. Dewart took it away. Now finds Field. Field out the center with Boyer. He'll dump it deep. He'll chase his own dump, and out comes Herbst way out of his net. Almost put on the stick of Boyer, but Dewar will play back into the corner. Field now watched by Gazdick behind the London net. Now centers it out in front. Bouncing puck. Dewar couldn't get a shot away. And it's controlled now by the Nationals. Todosichuk out of his own zone. 13:30 to go, second period, 1-0 Rockets. In over the Strathroy line. Todosichuk trying to get around two Rockets. Poke checked away by Moylan. To the right point. Gazdick with a drive rebound right there. And Todosichuk taken off the puck nicely by Sander. And then he's butt-ending Sander in the face. And Kurtis felt that one as Coleman comes back out the center. He'll dump it deep. Here's Jeff Bauer in his own zone now. He'll backhand it out the center. One touch pass from Ratcliffe. Finds Bauer out the center with Tuppen. Bauer now looking to fire. Back door scores! It's Hopkins. A beautiful play by Bauer. Finds Hopkins to tie it at 1. Bouncing puck into high slot. Coleman is decked in front of the London net. There's a shot just wide. It's played off the glass to the line. LaBerge will keep it in. He tried to poke it down the wall. It'll escape outside the center. Now the 2-on-1 back again. Hopkins, now Lombardi. Lombardi near side, back door. And it's tipped high onto the net. Bouncing puck in the slot. And Moylan lost his stick. It's in the net. To the left point now, Katsovas. Katsovas spins away from his check. Far half wall now. Hopkins down low now to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe looking for a wraparound, lost the puck, and Coleman will pick it up. Lead pass now to Hartwick off his stick and into the London zone.
That's
London with the puck in their own zone, 8 minutes gone in this 22 auto body second period. We're tied at 1. Ratcliffe at the Strathroy line. Leaves the puck there for Hopkins. Down to Lombardi with a shot, and that just missed. Loose puck to the far boards for Belony. Trying to get away from Ratcliffe, he does. And London will change on the fly. Belony near boards, down to Baker out to center. Wes Baker loves this open ice. In over the line with speed. Trying to get around the corner. Around Russell, forced behind the London net. Baker still with the puck. Lost the puck, trying to get through 2 Nats. He'll come near side. Dalton. Centering pass didn't get to Thornton. And the Nationals will get it out to center. And DaSilva will dump it back in. London will come back out to center near side. Lead pass, here's Robinson at the Strathroy line. Will dump it deep. In after it. And falling was Wildman. And Belony will take over. He'll come out to center. Near boards and over the line. He's got Kilgour with him. Between the legs. Drop pass to Kilgour didn't work. And it's picked up by Wildman. He'll come back out to center. Near side, Robinson at the Strathroy line, waiting for support at the half wall. He tries to go across and gave it away to Thornton. London trying to get back with Fuller. Here's Thornton, snap shot, and that's blockered away nicely by Liam Herbst. And now at the right point, it's dumped back in near side. Chase Thornton at the half wall. He'll play it in behind the end line. Gazik there first. He'll fire it around the board. Sander can't keep it in. Sims trying to get around Sander. Here's Sims and over the line. Sims toe drag, backhand! And a nice save by Moylan, but a penalty coming up here to Strathroy as Kilgour will touch the puck. Welcome back to the Western Fair Sports Center on a Wednesday evening. The Rockets back on a forced iron and metal penalty kill. London 0 for 1 with the man advantage. Back they come left to right and over the Strathroy line. Fuller with a shot and a nice glove hand. Face off won by the Nats, and here they go. It's Bauer near half wall. They'll go to the point to Fuller. Left point now, Shipley. Far side now, Todosichuk. Tuffin parked in front, battling with Belony. In the corner now for Bauer. Bauer looking for something to happen. Now behind the inline, Todosichuk was taken off the puck by Silva. Face off won by London. Here's Shipley at the left point. He'll go into the umbrella. Far boards now. Bauer with a snapshot. That deflects high and over the Strathroy net to the near right corner for Todosichuk. He'll walk off the half wall. He'll go all the way to the blue line. Just coasting into the high slot, and he'll leave it in the far boards now for Bauer. 43 to go. Bauer looking back door. There's a shot and a save off the post, actually. And Moylan will come. London trying to late change. The referee Thornton said, nope, it's not going to happen. Bauer with the puck in the far boards. Into the corner now to Tuffin. Left point. Now Hopkins top of the far circle. Hopkins looking to fire, and it deflected just wide. Loose puck near side. Ryan Field's going to try and get to it. He is, and he'll fire it down the ice. Here's Elie, near side and over the line now. Hopkins looking back door, tipped away from Ratcliffe by LaBerge. Loose puck behind the end line. Mayo was hammered behind the end line. Right point now. Here's Doty with a shot, didn't get through, blocked by Hartwick. And he finds a Sander lead pass. Now Mandarelli over the line. Mandarelli near half wall, stops and tries to spin away from Doty. In behind the end line now to Hartwick. Back to even strength. 8:12 to go. Second period of play. We're tied at 1. Nationals will come out the center with Elie. Elie lost the puck. Following up on the play is going to be Hopkins. He'll fire it off the boards and deep into the zone. Mayo quickly gets it back out. Hartwick near side. He'll get it in over the line looking for Mandarelli. Mandarelli hooked from behind and still hooked and no call. They're right in front of Chris Thornton. How many times you got to get hooked? And now Mandarelli's still on the ice and slow to get up. And Mandarelli could have hurt his knee again as he's crunched over. And without a stick going to the bench, David. Sims will fire it in. I'm not sure how you get hooked 5 different times in front of the referee and no call. I'm just saying. Van Wolkel plays it up the boards to Thornton. Now to Coleman at center. Coleman had his stick lifted by Kemp from behind, but puck goes into the London zone. Welcome back. 7:08 to go. 22 auto body second period. Chris Horrs, David Hansberger here at the Western Fair Sports Center on a Wednesday evening. Tied at 1. Chapman for Strathroy, Hopkins for London. Those are your goal scorers. Chapman in the first period, and Hopkins here in the second. DaSilva behind the end line now to our right. Strathroy protecting the net to your right on your radio dial. And the Rockets will get it out to center into the London zone. Fuller back to get it. Watched by Wes Baker. He'll stop behind his own net. Looking for an outlet. And leaves it right there for Drew Worrad. And Worrad will come out to center. With some speed, he'll get to the Strathroy line and chip it into the far corner. He'll go in after the dumping with Belony. Wildman looking for a loose puck as well. Chapman will play it up the boards. Now played to the point. Gazik left point near side. Fuller one-timer. Rebound right there. Wildman high stick by the paddle of Moylan as he went for the rebound. And I guess referee Umanis is going to call a high stick on the goaltender here with 6:14 to go.
Yes, I was wondering he was going to call goaltender interference as Wildman in on goaltender Moylan.
Because this is a 4-minute power play. And it's 6 minutes left in the period, so we'll try and be ready to bump that other one into the next set of commercial breaks for the intermission if I don't get to it. So if I don't get to it, your next file will be the second period out. Right? Yeah. Thank you. Welcome back. 5:50 to go, second period. The Rockets have a huge penalty to kill here for forced iron and metal, a double minor to goaltender Jack Moylan. And they go to work. Ratcliffe near half wall into the slot, lost the puck to Sander, and he'll get it down the ice. Here's Bauer in over the line, looking backdoor. That's intercepted in front. Chapman will find a seam, and he'll get it down the ice.
Sometimes the teams have a little bit too much time to play with. They don't conduct the power play the same way they would if they had 2 minutes. So we're going to have to see how the Nats manage this for the next 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Tough in the center and over the Strathroy line. Tough into Todosichuk and Bauer up front. Fuller and Shipley, the predicted pairing on the blue line. Bauer looking down low far corner. Now out to the point. One-timer by Fuller. A blistering drive missed the net. Shipley in off the point. Tied up with Chapman. Todosichuk looking for the loose puck as well. The squirt to the right point now to Tuffin. Left point now to Fuller. And they'll resume their spots. Fuller turns and fires. And it just missed the lower right corner. Fired by LaBerge to the line and kept in by Fuller. Into the corner now to Tuffin. Tuffin looking backdoor. Fakes the shot. Down to the blue line to Fuller. Forced by Chapman. He'll go to the left point, down to the half wall. First 2 minutes done. Into the second 2 minutes of the power play. Todosichuk, top of the far circle, down to the blue line, right side. Bauer looking backdoor. Fuller looking backdoor again. And Shipley fanned on it. You can see that play developing. That looked nice. Shipley just fanned on it. Bauer walks off the wall, looking to center it out in front. Coleman couldn't get to it. Shipley looking backdoor. And it goes right through Todosichuk, escapes. Fuller off the left point will keep it in. Todosichuk now point to Bauer. Near side one-timer. Shipley pat save by Moylan. Into the corner now. Shipley one more time. Behind the Strathroy net to Tuffin. Tuffin will come out the other side. Left point now to Fuller. Back to Tuffin. Top of the far circle. Wrist shot. And that deflected off a stick and out of play. If he said everything that you just said he said, we're buying a lotto ticket when we leave this rink. Because that's pretty good if he said all that. Face off, won by the Nationals and the Rockets going to our right. Worrad at the half wall. Left point now, Katsolis. Here's a shot, and Moylan saw it all the way in. London wins the draw one more time. Katsolis. Far half wall now, Worrad. Wildman battling in front with Belony. Worrad looking to fire. He'll come near side. Doty. A shot deflected off of Belony right to Thornton, and Thornton will ice the puck. 45 to go in the double minor.
3/4 of a minute left for the Rockets to go to playoff this double minor. Tremendous work to Sander and Moylan now in the defensive coach.
DaSilva's now far boards Wildman over the Strathroy line. Takes a hit from Sander. Loose puck to Thornton. He turns and fires it down the ice.
Thornton trying to wheel it in the other way, and they tricked him by reversing it, so looks like the Rockets are in great shape here. 22 seconds left to watch the match. Maybe the next round.
Lead pass to Lombardi and over the Strathroy line. He'll come near side with Sander. They'll both crash into the boards. Mayo looking for a loose puck. Far corner now to Sims. Sims to the left point, now to Doty. Now to the half wall to Rorad one more time. 5 seconds, one-timer to Doty. Pad save. Rorad couldn't follow up, but he has it in the far corner. Penalty has expired. Turns and fires right on. Rebound! Oh, but a pad save there at the doorstep by Moylan off of Lombardi. And we'll get a... from just last night, actually this morning, in the MyFM studios, and you'll hear that interview. Mandarelli making his return to the lineup after being off for quite some time with an injury. We'll have our period summary and our out-of-town scoreboard. Playing the London zone to our left, 1:35 to go in the second period. And London out to center and over the line. Here comes Kemp. Snap shot was blocked by Van Boekel. Chapman now springs Kilgour out to center. Fuller is back. Kilgour in over the line. Snapshot. That's blocked by the London defenseman. He'll pick up the loose puck. He'll come rink wide now to Kemp. And Kemp slowly out of his own zone. Out to center, Robinson. Robinson in over the line. Look out. Here comes Van Boekel. And Robinson got his head up just in time. Kemp gets hit hard behind the end line by Dorman. Now we got a penalty coming up. I think it's going to go to Dorman. It is. Gazda got the right point. Now to Russell with a shot deflected right on. Moylan made the stop. LeBears goes to the ice with London National. Van Boekel lightly pushed one of the other Nationals and he went flying. And now Dorman and Kemp are all tied up here. Referee Kevin Umansky. Lombardi went down like he was shot on a mild left push by Van Boekel. Van Boekel sensed. Yes, another power play for the Nationals. They are 0 for 4. This is their 5th. Here's Shipley at the right point. 45 to go in the period. Fuller now top of the circle looking back. Dory was deflected off his stick and out to center. And Shipley will have to go back to get it. Here's Bauer in over the line. Bauer still with the puck forced behind the Strathroy net. 27 to go in the period. He'll stop at the far half wall. Blew a tire. Left the puck there for Fuller. Fuller circles back to the blue line. Far boards now. Bauer looking to fire. Down low. Todosichuk tried to tip it. That didn't work. Loose puck near boards for Shipley. 10 seconds to go in the period. Todosichuk to the blue line. Intercepted by Tyler Dewart. And he'll get it down the ice. Time will expire here at the Western Fair Sports Center. Signify the end of 2 periods coming up. And third period brought to you by Strathroy Audio Video. The competition in London knows this. You should too. Nationals on their 5th power play. 50 seconds left in it. Hopkins lost the puck. Here's Field trying to get behind cover. Ryan Field in the high slot with a wrist shot. Sidestepped a hit, and Fuller might have got hurt on that. He's slow to get up. And a save by Herbst. Now Hopkins deep in his own zone. Ryan Field doing a great job of penalty killing. 32 seconds to go. Out comes Hopkins to center. Losing his stick was Chapman. Hopkins will stop near left corner in the Strathroy zone. Left point now to Fuller. Right side now Shipley. Back to Fuller. He'll tee one up, and that deflected before it got to Moylan. Shipley deep in the corner. Man, you could tell he's played over 110 games in the Ontario Hockey League. He knows exactly when to pitch down in the corner, David.
So much of a difference between the 2 levels.
Here's one off the crossbar from guess who?
Look at it, see if there's like a double switch.
Drop pass, there's a shot. Great save there by Herbst. Had to be strong on Mandarelli's one-timer. And back come the Nationals out to center. Bauer will dump it deep looking for Tuffet. He'll go in behind the end line with Mayo. Loose puck to the far corner. Bauer has it to the half wall. He'll spin and cycle it back in behind the Strathroy net. Todosichuk now near left corner. He'll leave it behind the end line for Tuffet. Tuffet now to the half wall. Banks to the blue line to Doty. Back to Todosichuk. Top of the near circle. Wrist shot, and that's blocked away by Moylan. Side door. Bauer right there. And a whack at it to the Strathroy zone. Moylan now will play it far boards. Kilgour can't get it out. Fuller. That was Baker that couldn't get it out. Fuller plays it in behind the end line. Taken over by LaBerge. Baker banks it off the boards, can't get it out. Loose puck at the half wall. Strathroy desperately trying to clear the zone. Fuller will keep it in one more time. Wildman tied up at the boards, and Dalton will finally get it out to center into the London line. Fuller back to pick it up. Forced behind his own net by Baker, and he'll bring it around the far side. Van Boekel can't keep it in, but Strathroy will get possession at center. Van Boekel near side to Dalton backing up the line. He'll bring it around the boards to the far side now to Kilgour. Bounced over his stick. Thornton on the ice now. Strathroy starting a change. Left point Van Boekel. That's deflected on by Dalton. Steered to the corner by Herbst. Kilgour lost the puck to Gazdic. Gazdic takes a hit from Kilgour. Now Kilgour picks up the loose puck. He gets tripped up. Gazdic gets the puck, plays it off the glass to the far boards. Now Lombardi, the captain, out to center. With speed, in over the line. Robinson peels away to the bench. Lombardi near side. And Lombardi hauled Belony down with his left.
Killer power play. No more opportunity here early in the third period and score tied 1-1.
That's unbelievable. Play on the power play now. Force iron in metal. Shot. Todosichuk with a shot. Shipley right there didn't get through. It is the sixth power play now for the number one power play in the at home. Number two power play in the league. Field will steal one deep. Fuller back to get it in his own zone to our right. 1:30 to go in the power play. Fuller will drop it back now for Shipley, and he'll regroup in his own zone. He'll play it near side for Tuffet out to center for London. Out front with Todosichuk and Bauer, Fuller and Shipley on the blue line one more time. Puck stolen by Mayo. He'll play it off the boards, and it kept in by Fuller at the left point. Now Todosichuk at the near dot, forced into the corner by Mayo. In behind the end line now to Bauer. Bauer to the far corner now, out to the half wall. Tuffet parked in front of the net, looking back door, nicely tipped away by Coleman. Loose puck near boards. Coleman takes Todosichuk into the boards. Fuller will keep it at the blue line. Near half wall to Todosichuk one more time. He'll come all the way into the dot, looking to fire. Wanted to go back door off the skate and cleared down the ice by Dewar. Hopkins in over the line. He'll stop right there looking for Doty. Doty blew a tire, and it comes all the way out to center with 30 seconds to go in the power play. And Hopkins just blew a tire as well. Better check the air pressure on the London bench with 15:02 to go in the third, 15 to go in the power play. Here comes Elie with speed and over the line near side, trying to get around the corner. Elie right in with a shot off the right shoulder of Moylan. Now Ratcliffe with the puck near left corner. 3 seconds to go in the power play. He'll cycle it back into the corner now for Elie. Elie watched by LaBerge. Out comes Belony. We're back to even straight. The Rockets will come out to center. Near side, Chase Thornton at the London line. Thornton looking to center it to Belony. It was too far. Played behind the London net. Now loose puck far side. DaSilva. Bank pass out to Hopkins at center. Hopkins on the right wing. Lost his footing. Puck is dumped back out to center. And Gazdic will fire it in. Here's Bauer at the far board. He takes a hit, puts it in behind the London line. Now Bauer at the far half wall, still with the puck. He'll cycle it back in behind the end line to Dalton, hops over his stick. He's tied up by Hopkins. Loose puck near side now for Elie. Elie takes a hit from Bauer. They'll collide at the half wall. Ratcliffe will get it to the line, and Dalton trying to keep it in. The puck will come outside the line, battling with it just inside the blue line now, as Bauer is a cross-check to the ice by Fuller. In over the line now, Ratcliffe near side. Saucer pass to Elie. He was taken off the puck and hit, and out to the blue line. Kept in at the line now by Kemp. Down low, Elie looking back door, poked away. Now Kemp forced behind the Strathroy net. He'll play it back out to the point to Gazdic. Gazdic with a shot, deflected before it got to the Rockets goaltender. And puck is cycled back in behind the end line now to Elie. Elie's been out there for a while. Now Belony will play it off the boards, trying to get it to Bauer. That didn't work. It's knocked down by Kemp. In behind the Strathroy net now to Elie. Elie looking to center it out in front, off a skate. Bouncing puck comes to the line and kept in by Gazdic. Loose puck at the corner, and Sims will get it in behind the Strathroy net. London changing on the fly. Here's DaSilva. DaSilva will play.
487-356. You won $257.50. Pick up your cards at the table in session F. Again, that's ticket number 487-356.
Welcome back. 12:35 to go in this Strathroy audio video third period. Chris Orrs, David Hosberger. Welcome to the Western Fair Sports Center. We're tied at 1. Rockets got a goal in the first period from Danny Chapman. And Hopkins tied it up in the second for London. That's where we sit. Shots are 21-18 in favor of the Nationals. Here comes Thornton in front, paddled away by Herbst. He's puck in the far corner now. Field tries to walk out of the corner with it, still with the puck. Will play it to the point, kept in by Sander. He'll play it deep behind the end line. Shipley will play it to the far side for Wildman. Wildman comes out to center, takes a hit from Dewar. Bouncing puck goes inside the Strathroy line. LeBerge will go back to pick it up. He'll play it to Van Boekel. Van Boekel now will cycle it back in behind the net to LeBerge. LeBerge will play it around the boards, and tipping it out is to Hartwig. Hartwig chasing the puck to your right side against Sims. They'll both collide for the loose puck. Now to a Coleman. He tried to center it out in front, cleared away by Warad, and he'll play it high off the glass out to center. Van Boekel will knock it down. He'll play it off the boards and finds Mandarelli. He'll turn back up ice 3-on-3. Mandarelli through center. At the line, snapshot right on. Big rebound. Coleman trying to get to it, and he fired it just wide. Centering pass by Mandarelli, and Warad was there. He'll find Lombardi. Lombardi now out to center. He'll play it near side and too far for Robinson. The Bears will take Robinson into the end boards. Played around to the far side. It caroms out to Van Boekel. He had to be alert with that. And Van Boekel will get it out to center and to the London line. Here's Doty. Near side, he finds in over the line. The Nationals one more time looking to go. The net was Warad with a backhand right on him. Moylan there to make the stop. With 10:58 to go in the third, we're tied at 1. 10:55 to go in regulation, playing the Strathroy zone to our left. At the point, Gazdic with a shot, didn't get through. Kilgour trying to get it out. Loose puck now to Belony. He'll find Bauer in over the line, far side. Drop past Belony, backhand right on, and a nice pad save there by Herbst. Good give and go by the Rockets. Play to the line, kept in by Bauer. Sidesteps a hit. Bauer at the half wall. Todosichuk blew a tire as well. Bauer down low looking for Kilgour. That didn't work. Now that London Nationals will come out the center with Bauer. 2-on-2 with Tuppen. Now near side, Tuppen with a wrist shot right on. And Jack Moylan makes this. There's a shot and a beauty. Top right corner by Fuller from the blue line. One-timer. The Nationals lead 2-1. Todosichuk should get the lone assist as it came right off the face-off. London leads 2-1. 10-12 to go in regulation. And the Nationals back in over the line. They'll dump it deep. Mayo back to get it with Kemp. They'll collide in the end wall. Looking for the loose puck is Elie as well. It will come around to the near boards for Chase Thornton. He'll back in it high looking for Baker. Baker trying to get through. Taking off the puck. Loose puck near side. Thornton runs over his man, and the puck will come out the center. Here's Sims. In over the Strathroy line, trying to get around the corner of Sanders, centering pass, nobody at the back door. And Thornton will back in into the line, kept in by Elie. Elie down low looking for Sims. He was taken off the puck by Thornton. Thornton will flip it high to center, and Shipley will fire it back in. Mayo in over the line, leaves it there for Field. Field behind the end line now to our right, taken off the puck by Kemp. They'll both going to the far boards. Stewart looking for a loose puck as well. 2-on-2 scrum is played to the line. Here's LeBears, fakes a shot. Right point now to Mayo. Mayo with a snap shot. That just missed. Around to the far side for Sims. LeBears will keep it in. Bouncing puck knifed into the corner. Doty will play it high off the glass and out to the Strathroy line. Van Boekel fresh over the boards. Gets it in over the line. Far side now to Dewar. Both teams changing on the fly. Scramble play to carry him out to the point. LeBears tried a bank shot, and that banked off the back of the net. Boyer tried to center it out in front. Doty will take him off the puck. He'll come near side Elie. Elie to center. He'll fire it right in on Moylan. Moylan will make the stop, and he'll cover up with 8:38 to go. Welcome back to the Western Fair Sports Center. For stories, David Hansberger. 8:12 to go. Strathroy on a video, third period. 2-1 London as we'll get a whistle in the London zone.
We do have a penalty right here.
So it is now the 7th power play for London, a forced iron and metal penalty kill for Strathroy. Shipley on his knees kept this puck in. Near left corner now for Ratcliffe. To the left point, Kitsovas to Shipley. Surprising that Fuller's not on the ice. Shipley at the center part of the blue line. Far side Hopkins. Back to Shipley. Back to Hopkins, top of the far circle. Fakes the shot. Now comes to Shipley. He almost lost the puck. Forced by Field near boards. Into the corner now, played behind the net for Elie. Elie now out front, Ratcliffe right there with a shot and a cross check to the back of Sander. Now Elie takes a shot as we get pushing and shoving in front of the net. And apparently cross-checking in the back. Van Boekel plays it to the left point. Fuller cannot keep it in. It's brought back out by Chapman. Lead pass. Here's Coleman short-handed. Coleman's going to draw a penalty here. And he could have drew 2 or 3 as he crashed into the end boards, and London's going to the box. Well, if you thought this was a lot of ice here at the Western Fair Sports Center, watching it 4-on-4, Mike Bondi sensing that brings the Baker with a backhand, just missed. Here's Thornton looking for a loose puck, and that caroms to Robinson. Robinson will come out to center. Sims trying to catch the play. Robinson at the Strathroy line and drive the flex high over the net. Sims at the far boards will play it in behind the end line. LeBears will take over for Strathroy. 45 to go in the 4-on-4. LeBears goes cross ice to Van Boekel. Van Boekel in over the line. There's a snapshot. That missed the net. Thornton at the half wall. Right point to LeBears. She'll flip it high, and it'll stay in. It'll go behind the London net for Kitsovas. And Kitsovas now forced back by Baker in his own zone. Baker goes to the bench. Kitsovas comes near side Doty. London moving right to left across the radial dial. Doty will fire it in, and Moylan stops it there for Belony. 18 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Belony stretch pass near side. Mandarelli over the line. Cuts to the middle. Mandarelli still the puck. Now Boyer with a shot that just missed. Here comes Belony near half wall. Fighting with Kemp. Loose puck to Boyer. He was pushed from behind, and it comes outside the blue line and fired.
Captain Dewar fight Tony Bauer. Yes, Tony can fly. This kid was tremendous.
Rockets on a Putz Drybosh power play now for 45 seconds. It's their third advantage. Lead pass for Hartwick's going to get called.
38 seconds on the Rockets power play. But the play remains in the Rockets' zone, and that's able to break things up and dump it back in and try to kill things off. 30 seconds left on the play.
Out of town, LaSalle leading St. Mary's 9-3 at the Balmer Community Center. Here's Belony in over the line. He'll chip it in the corner now for Boyer. 18 seconds to go in the power play. Far side now to Mandarelli. Left point to Sander. Right point Belony. Fanned on the pass. He'll keep it in though. Finds Hartwick. Hartwick lost the puck. Wildman trying to spring short-handed. Belony back to get it. Arguably the fastest Rocket skater. There you go.
cleared all that ice and just skated right in front.
Here's Gazdic in over the line. We're back to even strength. There's a shot saved by Moylan. Rebound to Bauer. He'll come rink wide and finds Thornton at the London line. Mandarelli to the net. Thornton with a wrist shot. Big rebound there. Mandarelli at the doorstep, but Moylan will cover up. And we'll get a whistle. 4:50 to go. Face off to the left of Moylan. Ratcliffe plays it in behind the end line looking for Warad. DaSilva in there for Strathroy. So is Mayo. 2-on-2 scrum behind the end line. Now to the far corner. It's Ratcliffe one more time. Tried to play it to the blue line. It's played out by Strathroy. And down in London zone, both teams changing on the fly. Out of town, NHL. Toronto leads Minnesota 1-0 after 2 periods. Pittsburgh, Philly tied at 1 halfway through the second. Here's a shot on Herbst. He'll stop it for Katsilvas. And now he'll wait. Warad goes through. Katsilvas now comes out. 3:50 to go in regulation. Stretch pass and dumped in by Warad.
Left behind the net and then pass it right up to the center ice on the right hand side. There's nobody on that side of the ice with a rock. Easy check down to prevent the ice.
Elie now behind the end line, leaves it right there, and the Nationals will try and set something up. Hopkins now spinning away from Dewar. Behind the end line to Elie. Tried to center it out in front, and Moylan will cover that up. Welcome back. 3:05 to go in regulation. Now we got a 2-on-2 scrum right in front of both benches here. That'll. Chapman will dump it in. Gazdic now for London. Near side Fuller. Fuller has the go-ahead goal for the Nationals. He'll play it out to center looking for Todosichuk, and it's a dump back in by Strathroy. Gazdic content to dump it right back out. Centered his own line. Far side now Coleman in over the line. Tried to slide it past to Chapman, which didn't work. And Kilgour now at center goes back in his own zone to Sander. Even deeper now to Mayo. Return pass to Sander. Lead pass up to center to Coleman. He'll dump it in. It'll go right in on Herbst, and he'll cover that up. Here comes London to center, right to left. It's the Simpson over the line, near side. Fuller on the rush as well. Looking backdoor, that's intercepted by Tony Belony. And the speedster comes out the center. Near side and over the line now to Chase Thornton. At the dot, there's a tip right on by Mandarelli. And I think I hit Belony in front, actually. It's Gazdic now in his own zone. Lead pass up the right wing now to Sims. He'll dump it in. 2 minutes to go in regulation. There's a shot that was fanned on by Sims and went wide. Strathroy will look to get Moylan to the bench here. Shipley will keep it deep. Near half wall now, Chase Thornton. He'll come out to center. Up front with Hartwick and Mandarelli. Hartwick didn't see the pass. Shipley's going to get called for ice. No, it's not. It's going to get waved out. And the Rockets bench are wondering how that's not an icing call. Lead pass tipped in by Mandarelli. I'm surprised that wasn't called an icing. Here's Lombardi back out to center. 1:28 to go in regulation. Goaltender still in. Ratcliffe in over the line. Around the outside, trying to center down front. Loose puck scores. Todosichuk at the side door to make it 3-1 London. Now you got all 4 officials at center ice, and Coach Mike Bondi's livid, and for good reason. 1:14 to go in regulation. Boyer tried to center it out in front of the come to Ratcliffe, and he'll come out the center near side. In over the Strathroy line. Ratcliffe looking to center it, and it goes wide of the net. It'll carry him all the way out to center. 1 minute to go now in regulation. 3-1 London. And London's going to be off.
Missed it on icing call, but end up in the
18-39.
Puck comes inside the Strathroy zone. Here's Sander. They'll get it to the London line. Intercepted by Gazik. Lead pass on the right side now. Robinson, 50 seconds to go in regulation. Forced behind the Strathroy net. Robinson just content to lug it. Gets it to the left point to Fuller. Fuller fakes his shot. Now Robinson near circle with a snapshot. That didn't get through. Picked up by Wes Baker. He's looking for an outlet. He'll play it off the leg of Dalton and deep into the London zone. And the Moylan stays in the net. Mike Bonnie says, you know what? You can stay there because it's not your fault, and we should have had the opportunity already. 15 seconds to go. Elie has the puck. Lead pass. It was too far for Robinson to go right in on Jack Moylan. And he'll play it behind his own net near side. London's going to win this hockey game by a score of a 3-1 as time will expire here on the Strathroy audio video third period. There you hear the buzzer. London wins it 3-1. The post-game show here on My FM coming up next. You listen to Strathroy Rockets Hockey live on 105.7 My FM.